and situation.
You mentioned earlier your negotiations on Egypt. You're coming up with a package of $12 billion loan for Egypt. Should Egyptians pin hopes on this to try and change their economic future? Is it going to solve everything?
I think with the measures that the Egyptian authorities and the Egyptian populations are considering in order to improve the economy are the right ones. And we will certainly support those. We are almost there. I think it will take a few more weeks to actually be able to present the whole program before the board of the IMF in order to financially engage. But I think it's a very positive sign. It will hopefully act as a catalyst to bring, more investors, more public financing into that country, which is rich with talent, with resources, with energy, with youth. And hopefully that will take them further into the development that they want to have.
But Egyptians appear to be losing hope. There was, in the last few days, a boat that capsized leaving Egypt. Dozens were killed, and most of the people on board on this occasion were Egyptians.
That's the very reason why we need to be as engaged and active as we can in helping those countries develop their economy. Because if there is economic hope, if there is a prospect for jobs, if there is a prospect for income, then people will not be so keen to leave. And it's really money well invested, and I hope that other financial circuits, other donors, other investors will understand that and will participate in that process. We are certainly trying to take the lead on that.
In terms of global economic trends, there is an important event coming up soon, which is the US presidential election. When you listen to the rhetoric of the campaign, are you worried that this could mean globally more protectionism?
We are generally worried about the potential rise of protectionist measures that we are seeing. And we are worried about the rhetoric here and there and from many corners and many angles. Because we have seen trade over the course of time bring up countries in low income, middle income and emerging market economy circles. And globalization, if you include trade, integration, technology, innovations, all that together can be a force for good. Only under the condition that those who are not equipped, who are not educated, who are not able to adjust are helped in the process. And for that there has to be public and private efforts in order to help them along.
One of your focuses, and I know it's one of your focuses here at the General Assembly, is gender equality. You've gone on record as saying women need skin as thick as an old crocodile to get on.
Look at me.
You're constantly meeting the world's political, financial, business leaders, and I bet you most of those meetings are with men. How do you change that?
First of all, I celebrate the woman in them, because I think there is that dimension as well. And second, in addition to reminding all of them that it is a moral imperative, I also remind them, and we have now documents, analysis, numbers, it is an economic no-brainer. It boosts growth, it helps with diversification of the economy, it reduces inequality, and that applies at the global level, at the domestic level, and in the public as well as the private sector. So efforts have to be undertaken, deliberate efforts to include women. It does not reduce the pie, it does not eliminate boys, men, it improves the position.
Christine Lagarde, thank you for talking to Al Jazeera. Thank you. Excellent.